PC's tired because of the keyboard changing colour. Okay, talk to you later. I want to rush my 8-track back. Is this another cow we've managed to get on off the... Oh, hello. That's unfortunate. Right, let's get moving, Chatterbox. We need to drop off the 2 empty container cars at Illa Silhouette. Hermantrude, no. Yes, Lines is on Steam. But you don't need to have it to play with me. The way it works is that you use the chat to interact with it. It's quite clever. Chris, it's not a new number pad. This thing I've had for years. I bought it for my wife 3 laptops ago, and she never used it. But it's fine. It's working fine. It just needed to be unplugged and replugged. It's probably cloud. Don't forget the AWS. What is the multiplayer stuff about, APT? So on Fridays after trains, I like to play a little bit of multiplayer gaming, just to wind down for the weekend. You do realise they make laptops and numpads now? Yes, but like I said, this was 3 laptops ago, Daniel, so you're talking 15 years ago, maybe 10 years ago at the least. My wife's laptop was tiny. It was more closer to a netbook than a laptop. And her one biggest complaint was that she was used to having a keyboard with a number pad on it, so I bought her a number pad. No more news on the meetup yet, Dan. In the Baffin Islands. Oh, I need to start the poll, don't I? Yeah. Oh, I saw you talking about that in chat, Cameron. Yes, White Mage, you can only vote once. It will ignore every vote after that. Here in time for a multiplayer in Canada. Indeed, Rob, indeed. Wonder where you got to. Glad you made it. You have to log out and log back into Twitch. That's bizarre. I think Streamlabs might not be working because I've just noticed that didn't come up on the stream at all, Rob. Or did I miss it? No, it doesn't look like it. Yes, of course mods are allowed to vote. So at the moment we're looking at Project Cars followed by Lines. Or maybe Lines followed by Project Cars, actually. Rob, it's arrived. That was a fail because of Twitch. Oh. No, don't. Got 12 votes for Project Cars, and then out of the other two we've got 4 for Lines. And a nice full cup of resubs for resubs to go boom. Thank you very much, Rob. Pull into Silhouette Siding 2 and drop everything behind the 2 empty container cars, and then drop those 2 empties on Siding 3 and then rehook on Siding 2. You're getting the PS2 out, nice. Here is Agiris. 5th month. Looking forward to catching more of the channel during the summer holiday. Thank you, Agiris. Much appreciated. No, the PS3's not that old. Well, it's over 10 years, I think. Boom, there it goes. Whoa, dudes! Dudes! We've just unlocked another emote. We have just unlocked another emote. Can I get some GGs? So now I need to figure out what the next emote will be. Yep, 1000 Hertz goes out to everybody now, Rob. Chair goes down to $9.99. The tier 2 sub, and then we need something interesting to start to go into tier 3. Oh, hang on. That's probably siding 2 over there, isn't it? That's siding 2. I should have changed that switch. We're at 175 sub-points out of 200. Up till just earlier on, we were at 175 is the switch. Fire mass. Interesting idea, Rob. MTV no hair. TNT. Right, let's go forward then and drop those off. No, the Nebworth sign doesn't work, Train Sim Guy. I've tried that. It's just... it's a long, thin thing. If we suddenly unlocked a whole bunch of emotes, then you could make the Nebworth sign up out of a bunch of emotes. But that's a bit niche. Kind of a waste of emotes. I've got PS3 and Xbox 360 and Xbox One, Chris. I haven't got PS4. And the only reason I've got the PS3 is because for the Japanese train simulators. Right, question, folks. Given that I want to do one of the games out of each group, essentially. So it'll either be Flight Sim World, Project Cars, or Wreckfest, and it'll be Golf with Friends or Lines. Would you rather I do 2 polls? Scrap this one and do a poll for the 3 main games, and then a poll for the other 2. That way you can vote twice. Would you prefer that? Yes, do 2 polls. Alright, once we get stopped here, I'll stop and reset the poll then. Right, so... what does it want me to drop off? 238985. There it is. Six, 8. Are these the two empty ones? Two, 3. 3, 6, 3. Making sure I get the right ones here. 794. Well, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that one is 237747, and this one is 2389895. So I'll drop that one. Now we go to siding 3 and drop these 2 empty ones in siding 3. Is this a steam route? Yes, it is. Whatever wins, not on the rotation next week. Correct, Rob. I think that's got to be the right way of doing it. We're voting again because I've split it into 2 polls. So we're going to so that everyone gets a chance to vote twice, essentially. I love Kappa.com. Thank you for the follow. What that probably means then is that Wreckfest is what we... by the looks of the poll, Project Cars is what we do next week. And Wreckfest then goes out the rotation for 2 or 3 weeks. Oh, they are both fantastic games. I bought Assetto Corsa in the sale as well. Good night, Tordek. I think your name, I Love Kappa, is being interpreted by Moobot as a URL, and so it's getting all sort of uppity and upset about it. Right, 237169. Right, re-roll. Oh, let's go the right way, shall we? Why don't we just call ilovekappa.com ILKDC? That way it won't cause a problem. Danny906, thank you for the follow. Yeah, so Wreckfest this week, probably Project Cars next week. So what's the other game we're going to play? Go and get our cars. Yeah, that would never have fitted in the siding. This is for the other game, so we're going to play 2 games, Woody. Lines is different. Lines is one that you guys will help me play, essentially. It's built for Twitch. We've done it once and it didn't quite work because Twitch chat was going mental at the time. Well, you could, you know, make it to where you'd... Because the idea is that you give me hints and tell where you think I should be placing my pieces. So you could try and mislead. Well, if it doesn't get played this time, Francois, then we'll look at doing it next time. I really need to get an organised list of a rotation. That way the games get played. Because I think everyone would enjoy Lines. And I also don't want to play the same game over and over and over again. There are many games to explore and enjoy. Rob, it's been a wonderful run in 3 parts. Yeah, it's a good run. It's in about 8 parts, I think, actually, the final version. Oh, it could be a Tuesday game, although our Tuesday is pretty packed now. What have I got? I said we're going to look at. Thomas was here. Antechamber. What was the other one? I'm sure I said a third one. No, golf I'll do second, white meat. Best way to run a long route is in parts. Yeah, and RBJets does a really good job of splitting his scenarios at really interesting points and having scenarios that are half an hour long. So you get to enjoy American scenarios, but without having to deal with 3-hour scenarios. I say that being someone who wrote a 3-hour scenario, put it on Workshop. So. Does anyone play the Minecraft story mode games? Have you had a look at the new one? I don't think my daughter's even twigged it's there because she really enjoyed the first one. It's a 17-part series, yeah. Nice. We're stopping over here at Flat Creek. Right, what's the betting, folks? When we get to Flat Creek, there's another cow on the top of a truck. Yes, there is a new Minecraft story mode out, Moggy. I know you're desperate to play it. Is there a way to get multiple installs of Train Sim on one PC? Yeah, just copy the folder. Copy the Railworks folder to a different folder, anywhere you like, and just run it. As long as Steam is there somewhere, it'll find it and figure it out. It's dead easy to run different installs of the game. You won't be able to run it from Steam, but you run it just by double-click on railworks.exe. Am I even allowed to mention that superb game during a TS stream? What, you mean Minecraft? Am I allowed to talk about Minecraft on a TS stream? I don't know about Minecraft. Possibly. I think I am allowed to talk about Minecraft. What does everyone think about Minecraft? He won't be out of sleep tonight. The super duper graphics pack. Well, it's what everybody in the PC world just calls a shader pack, and it's been out for ages. You is now. A recommended size of SSD for train sim? I'd go for a 500. That's what I'm using. More importantly, try and get a, if your machine will cope, try and get a PCIe M2 SSD. They're a lot faster. I mean, ridiculously faster. You don't think I said Minecraft enough? Oh. Sorry about that. Right, let's get stopped, check the line ahead, and then see if we need to do a tab. We've got the road. I think it's just a signalling guffaw. Yep. Yep, that's a good idea, Rob. Minecraft with friends, that's kind of what DTM is. Never mind, okay. Yeah, they'll figure it out. Yeah, I mentioned briefly about Minecraft, Moggy. Possibly not enough for you though, because I know that it's, you know, it's a favourite. What? I was kissing a moose the other day. Say what now? Your mic is on, idiot. Yeah, really. I can't see a way of doing it either. Oh, Coplopamau just subscribed. Matt became the proud parents of a Twitch baby. I call her Dutch. Dutch. Yes. 9th month. Thank you very much for your support, Coplopamau. In fact, with some new subs tonight, actually, we've unlocked another remote. Kev, you bought a 128 gig SSD which soon filled up. How hard would it be replacing it with a bigger one? You kind of need to put another drive in, sort of side by side, move all your files across, and then get rid of it, and then you can pull the other one, just repurpose the other one for something else. Yeah, if you're a new sub and you're not on Discord, the Discord server, then make sure your Twitch and your Discord are connected together. Go into the integrations menu in Discord, and then the MPTV icon should appear. Yeah, good job, Stephen. Yeah, thanks for doing that. ALK Rob can do it because he's down as a trusted user, so it lets him post links. Oh, good, Chris. Must be faulty. Let me have a look at the PL. So it's golf with friends. Okay. So it's Wreckfest and then golf with friends to finish. We have a winner, folks. We have a plan. And the plan is good. Be here and not get banned. That'll do. We don't have that many people on the regular list. Mostly because with the way Moobot works, you have to pay for more people to get added. But it's yeah, I had a few people to it. Multiplayer bus sim. Do you mean that bus company thing, Chris? It's not really multiplayer bus. Or do you mean on Bus Sim 16? Again, it's not even really multiplayer. You can't see each other driving around, for example. Is it okay to mix different brands of RAM? The important, I would say, I would recommend against it, but the important thing is it's the same type, i.e. it's the same rate, speed rating and the same timings and everything. It's easier to buy RAM all in one clump at the same time. That way you're not going to get any problems with your memory not being in sync or anything. Yeah, in Bus Sim 16, the way that it works is effectively all the people are contributing to a single company, and you can see what journeys have been logged, but you can't see each other. It's still a single player world. I'd love to drive through this in real life. I bet this is a gorgeous route to drive. I should probably say run or operate rather than drive. Obviously, big dog. Obviously. So I've just made a change actually that's allowed subs are now able to post links, and I'll leave it there until it gets abused. So if you're a sub, you can now post links in the chat without asking for approval first. See you later, ALKDC. I need to. What I'll do is I'll post a message to Moobot and explain the situation. And it's an interesting edge case. Oh yeah, I mean, if a sub posts a link which is a bad link, then the moderators will come down hard. Mercy not found, that's the one. Is posting links about paces a bad thing? No, but don't spam them. Yes. No, posting links about paces is a good thing. There is no way of setting it for a specific time, Simon. I've basically got an option for subs or not. I don't think subs will post a bad link, to be honest, Simon. Just thought I'd, say it. See you later, Dan. Yeah, he's got his own custom bot, Simon. One day I'll get my own custom bot finished and then I'll put that sort of thing in there as well. I haven't got time at the moment. Right on the bottom of the priority list. Moobot can't do that. When do I ever have any free time? Well, this is it. Working with the kids and family or streaming. No, it's an expensive way to post a spam link, isn't it, Daniel? Just putting it behind a paywall is enough to turn off most would-be spammers, I hope. I really like Canadian Mountain Passes 4072. It's a really nice map. It's not a fast journey, but then the way that the RBJets has built these scenarios, you only do little bits at a time anyway. Do I watch telly at night after the stream? Yes, sometimes. Just wind down after the stream. One, have we got a cow? Have we got a cow? Oh, he's got the cow off already. Can I show the loco? Too bad it isn't a mouse, yeah, really. Like, not everyone can have the mouse as their thing, can they? Have you seen the statue of him in Waterloo? I was hunting around. I had a quick look around it because I thought, I wonder if there's a mouse on this somewhere, and sure enough, it's there. Right, that's trains, folks. Let me do the theme tune, get the steering wheel set up, and Wreckfest is coming up next.